tell you guys real quick since Kurt told his first property story, I'll tell mine. Kurt, since you told your first property story, I'll go ahead and tell mine before we go to the next one.
Yeah.
And so mine was I was wholesaling. So my story beginning was I sold life insurance for about 6 years, and then from there I was originally from Arkansas, so I was moving around Arkansas, Tennessee, Oklahoma, Texas, and I get to Texas and I find my first mentor. He's a Jewish guy with about 20 doors, and 10 is vacant, 8 is rented out. And so from there go Edwin right there. And so from there, I mess around and I call him up and I said, hey man, if you teach me everything you know about real estate investing, I'll come work for free. And so he was like, excuse me? And I'm like, yeah. And so I said, you teach me everything you know about the real estate game, I'll come work for you for free. And so I had read in the book Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, work for knowledge, not for money. And so find a mentor, doing what you want to do, live the life you want to live, and go work for free for that person. So that's what I did. He said, I'm looking for somebody like you. I said, perfect. And so he said, can you meet me at my office tomorrow? I said, I'll meet you today. Long story short, I worked for 2 years for this guy, hand and foot for gas money and for food, and the traditional Corona. All right. And so from there, me, him, and one assistant acquired over about 50 doors. I met my wife here. She was in college here, originally from Nigeria. I moved up here and I started wholesaling. I was already kind of wholesaling as I was going all around the different states and whatnot. And so eventually I already knew though I was trying to keep property. Like I buy everything. I was telling the guy next door, I buy everything. We let the kids sell it, but we just trying to acquire, buy and hold, buy and hold, buy and hold. And so I get to Maryland and I'm doing some wholesale deals and I run across a property that I really like. And I got this property under contract at like $16,000 and it's already worth 60, all right, while I'm talking to the lady in her house. She wants to move to Las Vegas or whatever. She put brand new plumbing, brand new electric in the house. And I'm just like, oh, great. And so ended up she had some, she fixed these things, and just let you know kind of how Baltimore City is. She fixed these things, but for whatever reason, she stopped going to abatement court. So she stopped letting the city know that she fixes stuff. And so she ends up owing some more fees. So I ends up closing the deal for $6,500. Right? I sold his house for $65,000, but I sold it rent to own at 10% interest, and I collect about $975 of that house right now, and it's free and clear. And so, long story short, not to drag it out too much, we got some more houses to go look at. Yeah, I do pretty good, and I still got that house. And again, that was just all from, essentially being at the right place at the right time. A lady saying she wanted to get rid of the house, and I was just like, well, okay. I was taught by my mentor, and I'll tell this to you guys. You got the golden rule. People say, what's the golden rule? They say, do unto others you had them do unto you. My mentor, he always hit me with, wrong, that ain't the golden rule. He say, at the end of the day, whoever has a goal makes the rules. So there we go. There go the golden rule. Whoever got the goal make the rules. Let's go.